Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of the Modded Spore Let's Play series. As you can tell by the title, I am aiming to do some creature tweaking, but before we do anything, I'm gonna get rid of these horrible people here. I swear, at the start of every single episode I do, these guys are the Kas Empire demanding tribute. Every time without fail. And you know what guys, I think we've not had enough violence and carnage in this Let's Play season, so I'm gonna go ahead and destroy these guys, doing my head in. Where are they? Over there. Right, what's a good one that I normally go for? I think it's a Mega Bomb. Okay, good. And now we officially at war. Finally. Right, I'm gonna go ahead and eliminate... Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore that. I'm gonna eliminate their other empire first, or their other system. Oh, I swear guys, like, check this out. If I pause for a sec. You refused as tribute minus 62. How many bloody tributes have they been asking for? Every time I log in to, like, record or whatever, it's like, every single time I get a bloody radar thing, like, do-do-do, signal, incoming transmission. No, not anymore. The Galactic Empire will not stand for such rudeness. Excellent. Oh, my guy is dying though. There we go. AoE repair. It didn't reach him. Well, rip. I guess I'm about to lose an ally again. Well, more like an allied ship. And of course, for this one. And what? One of your allied ships was destroyed. Ah well. So what kind of spice is this planet anyway? Red. Oh, so they're completely useless then. No, they're not just a bit useless, they're completely useless. Right then. I do absolutely love the shield. Like, this shield is just so ridiculous. For the duration as well. Like, the fact that it's does like a full-out immunity is awesome, but the duration is imbalanced in my opinion. Good, 3 down. Now we've got destroyed. Haha, rip. Oh wow, that's, look at that, that's well cool. Machine gun. Let's try the bomb rain. Oh, that is so bad. I forgot how big these weapons are. Try that again. Oh yeah. Why would you even use anything else? Speaking of anything else, let's try the antimatter bomb. Oh, this is the overpowered one, isn't it? Oh, I get way too excited doing these. Right, two more to go. Excellent, one more. And there we have it. The Kas Empire can go screw themselves. I've had enough of their damn tributes. I like how it's just like one bomb just hovering there beneath my character. Congratulations! Through military might, you have forced your enemy to submission and captured their system. Good. Screw them. Right then. Put one of them, one of them, one of them. And let's put down loads of Uber turrets. Good. Right then guys. So, to what we were originally doing. Have I just, like, have I frozen? Oh, there we go. That was weird. Anyway. To what I was originally planning on doing for this episode, we're gonna go do some creature tweaking, weren't we? I did just set up a planet to terrascore through the Staff of Life. I'm not sure. Oh, it's this one over here. Good. Yep. This planet over here, a tier 3 creature 1. And yeah, creature tweaking. Have a bit of fun with that. Oh, good stuff, good stuff. If I can find the bloody creatures though, I tried it just a moment ago. I could not find any of them for some reason. Oh, there we go. First time. Brilliant. Right then. We'll creature tweaking that one. Now what do we have for our first one today. Oh, a iguanodon. Well, actually, it might not be an iguanodon. What is that? It is a Edmontosaurus. And that is... I don't know what language it is. Is that Spanish? I'm not sure, but I'm guessing it is by some guy called... What was his name again? I have this guy on my friend's list. I think his name was actually like Edmontosaurus or something like that. Or maybe it was actually by T. Claren B. In fact, I think it was. Okay, never mind. Right, so, this creature. What do you look like? You look interesting. You look interesting. So what do we do for this one? I kind of feel like I have way too many dinosaurs in my Sporepedia. Like, it seems like every other one I get is a dinosaur. Oh, the tail's asymmetrical. Okay, that's gonna complicate things. Alright, well, just do that instead then. You know, it's like, it's close enough to being symmetrical. Close, or like centered more, like in this case. I don't know why, but I really feel like this thing needs antlers. I'm not sure what it is. It's just screaming antlers to me. And of course, you guys know what I'm like. Gonna have like really huge ones. Yeah, totally not compensating or anything. Right. One more of those as well. Oh, the head is asymmetrical as well. Oh, this is gonna be a pain. Something like that then. The feet. I wish to change the feet entirely, but what to? What to? Probably the CNC ones over here. Oh god, that's a bit big. Kinda like so. Oh no, let's fix that a bit. It looks like it's wearing high heels now. That was unintended. Sort of like that. Yeah, that kind of works. Like that, and get some nail downs. Nope, never mind, don't have any. Crap. Right, let's get some of these instead then. Regular nail downs. To like kind of emphasize the armor plating that they originally had. Well, I know it wasn't really armor plating. I'm calling it that. Something like that, perhaps. It's a bit big, but it works, it works. And just to mimic it, let's do some on the back as well. Again, not quite perfect or anything. Since I want to try aim for probably 4 or 3 creature tweaks tonight. I know I normally do 5 per episode. Well, I've only done 2 episodes. But I'll tell you what, guys. The time goes so fast when you're playing with someone else's creation. It really, really does. And it can quite easily turn from, you know, like an intended 25-minute episode to over an hour. Which is what happened in the last one. And as you guys can imagine, that took some time to edit. And I'd rather, you know, work on more episodes than spend about 3 hours editing one. So now a lot of other YouTubers have their own like individual ways of editing. A lot of YouTubers probably have their own teams doing that kind of stuff actually. Whereas I've been like entirely solo. I do everything myself, which means, you know, like checking the comments, doing all the social media, which I'm really bad at, by the way. All that kind of stuff I do like all by myself. Which means, as you guys can imagine, I'm spending like, let's say I spend an hour on a creation. One spore creation takes me an hour. Then I'll spend... Actually no, that's a bad example. Spore creations are really easy to make into videos nowadays. Instead, let's say I do a let's play. Let's play takes an hour. Okay, so I gotta watch through that entire hour. So that's 2 hours. Okay, well now I'm gonna edit it and go back and forth and like crop things and transition and all that kind of stuff. So that can take probably about up to another additional hour. That's 3 hours. Then we are looking into rendering it. Depending on the length of the final video, that can take anywhere from 45 minutes to 2 hours. So let's ramp it up to 2 hours then. So that'll take 5 hours. And then the upload process, I don't really count that. That takes like another hour and a half itself. So that's like 6.5 hours of talking for a single video. And as you can imagine, in that 6.5 hours, I probably could have recorded footage for another, I don't know, 3 videos? If I was just like to go ahead and do like a bulk recording session, which I've started trying to do lately. But yeah, like the point of which I'm saying is when I'm spending a really, really long time just editing, compared to everything else, it ramps up the schedule really fast. But I think I kind of rambled on a bit there, but hey, if anyone's ever interested, that's my own routine anyway. I know a lot of other YouTubers probably have different things going on. Some are probably a lot more efficient. I'm working on it, I am working on it. But that is my own current thing so far. I don't really know what I'm doing with this, to be honest. It's kind of like just slapping on parts while I'm talking. Give it like a bit of an armoured plating to accompany the current armour plating. I'm very limited on what I can do here since the tail is like already asymmetrical and you can't reverse asymmetry. You can like redo it, but yeah, let's be honest. I just want to move on to the next one. Right, do a bit of that there. I do wish I had like the CamBen's colour pack nailed down, since you can make those really small. Something like that then. In fact, let's make it a little bit like an Ankylosaur, since it's already got the giant antlers. Which I know an Ankylosaur doesn't have. Don't yell at me for that. What I meant by that was the fact that it's like already got a lot of bony structures and such. Just go ahead and do all of that. And one more down here perhaps. Kind of like so. Oh, no, didn't mean to do that. Cool. And for the colour scheme, so the colour scheme is brown, but I personally am not really a big fan of the current texture patterns. Like I can see what they're going for, but I'm not. I think it's because of my HD tweak and such. It just doesn't really look quite right to me. So what could be a more ideal colour scheme for me? So I'm sticking with the brown, like I'm sticking with the colours. More ideal texture patterns and such. I swear guys, my vocabulary is just awful today. I apologise. Trying to get like a nice, oh there you go, like a nice deep brown colour. Good. Ooh. Maybe not actually, maybe not. What can I get instead? Let's try that one. Okay, I think that looks better actually, for like a more leathery look. And I don't really like all the patchy parts. What I'll go with instead is, actually what I'll do is grab that colour there, put it in back there, and then make this one like a lot lighter. Oh no, a lot darker because these stripes are already a lighter part. You can have like two lighter parts. Go ahead and, oh damn it. Do that and then make it darker. Cool, I quite like that a little bit more. And there goes our first creature tweak of the day. The Edmontosaurus. Right then, what do we have next? Over here, I think? Again, couldn't make up his mind there. Okay, whatever they are, they look interesting. They look like a coloured dog, actually. Right, what do we have? Oh! Isn't this one of mine? Kubro. Yeah, okay. Right, well, this is one of my own creations. I guess a creature tweaking one of my own today. Yeah, the Kubro from Warframe. Right, okay. So since it's my own creation, technically I can go as crazy as I want. Well, saying that, actually, didn't I like make this asymmetrical? I did not. Okay, I did in some parts. But I didn't make the face asymmetrical. That I'm actually really surprised about. Oh, okay, okay. Alright, cool, cool. In that case, let's go ahead and change the eyes over to these ones. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but ever since that one creature tweak video we used, or sorry, we did, and I saw the way some guys kind of manipulated this part of the eye, ever since then I've just been using that technique so much. I thought that was really, really clever. So, do a bit of that. Now, obviously the hard part being I need something to cover it with since I don't have my CamBen's colour pack. QQ. Something like that maybe. That's actually not too bad. And, just because I can, use a bit of this. The tip of the eyes? Eyelashes? I'm not sure. Something like, actually I need to move it in a lot further, don't I, to cover the white of the eye. Something like that. Yep, exactly like that. Now, I'm sure that kind of looks really weird, but it's fine. We can build it up somehow. Oh, bit of camera turn there, unintentional. So, I don't know what it is with like I was saying earlier, when it comes to me and making like large antlers and horns and creatures, I also do the same for the eyebrows. I have no idea why, but it's just been that theme or whatever that I like doing. We all have our little quirks and such when it comes to spore creating. I'll have a get rid of all those and add like some proper ears on. Now, I'm still not really sure what exactly I'm aiming for here. I'm not trying to enhance the Cubro. I'm just tweaking like I normally would, like adding on random things. But I just wanted to change those ears first. Right, so what would be good? You know, guys, you know what would always be good for a creature? Like, you know what you can never ever go wrong with? That, other than spikes. Like, we already know spikes are always a good thing. Aside from that, I think wings. The other, you know, easy fix to all of Spore's problems. Kidding, of course. You can always add in wings, and a lot of the time they'll look alright. Sometimes it might look really out of place, but you know what, it's Spore, who gives a crap? Right, big old wings like that. Let's go ahead and put on some bat. Oh, do I actually want to use that? Oh, sure. Feels a little bit lazy, if I'm honest. Let's do a bit of that actually. Just kind of like move it all in a bit. Kind of like fold them in. Go for some exoskeleton parts. And I would like to use, I think it's these parts here. Is it? No, that's not the part I want to use. What else do I want to use? Let's try these. Bit of that. Fold them in kind of like that. And let's go ahead and make that a bit bigger. Put a horror lamp onto the end here. As I always do. Like so. And let's get some of these. Here we go. The, what's that called again? The pool party fowl. Oh, God. Add some of these onto it. Oh, no, that's not quite what I'm after. I'll put it down here instead, or up here even. Like so. Bit of that, bit of this. I'll tell you guys what, doing these creature tweaking videos is kind of making me miss streaming quite a lot. I know a lot of you guys have been asking me, when am I streaming again? Unfortunately, I've just been really wrapped up in a lot of things and been unable to, like, you know, take the time to stream. So I don't want to do, like, some crappy little 2-hour stream. I want it to be, like, proper. But I'm sorry, guys, for not been doing it much lately. I really, really want to get back into it as soon as I can. Just, yeah, scheduling, time management, etc, etc. Had a bit of issues to deal with IRL recently, which are mostly getting better. I'm kind of screwing up this wing a bit, bring it back a bit again. But for all the people that have been patient with me, like, seriously, thank you. And I'm I'm really sorry it's taking so long. I'll tell you what, I see so many people using like this technique for the wings, and they make it look so damn easy. Whenever I try it out myself, I actually find it really, really difficult. Oh, that's the thing I do love about Spore though. All the techniques that you find from other people is just so awesome. And endless. You get so many damn techniques. And that definitely is a perk to creature tweaking. You get to like kind of, you're forced to open up the creatures and see them. Like, a lot of people say when it comes to learning how to make things in Spore, you should take other people's creations and like, take them apart, see how they did it, which I completely agree with. I really, really agree with that, and that's one of my own advice as well. But, let's be honest now. Like, I reckon, I'm estimating here, that about 1 in 10 people that you say to do that to will probably actually bother doing it. The others will probably be like, I'll do something else instead then. Which, you know, is, in one way is fair, in the other way is a bit of a shame. But you do learn so much from doing it. And, okay, that's not what I wanted to do, so go ahead and take that over there. Delete all the parts, and can I, like, move it? Where is it? There you go. That way it's easier for me to manipulate it here. Maybe this is how people do it, actually. I just do, like, one membrane at a time. Normally I already like put in all the I can't think of the right words, like all of the limbs, if you will, the fingers. I'm not sure what to call them for wings, but normally I'd put in like the frame of the wing first and then fill it out. Trying it just here though, actually. Like putting the frame depending on where the actual membrane is. That was so much easier. Wow, I actually did it. Woohoo! Sweet. Maybe I finally figured it out. Cool, I'm actually quite happy about that. Right. Enough of the wings, let's go ahead and try out some more things. I say that while adding on things to the wings. Duh. The tail, again, is not meant to be the Cupro. Like, I'm just playing with the Cupro creation. Therefore, the tail I'm going to make a lot bigger. It feels just like a little bit out of place to me. Make that a lot smaller, but make it a lot bigger. Or would it actually work? Probably not. Oh, wait, maybe. That worked. Cool. Right, what else? What else? The back legs are just destroying my soul. I absolutely hate them. So instead of that for the back legs, then go ahead and go with, I'd say this one. Kind of like so. Although it's gonna have a bit of a majestic butt, which I don't really want, but hey ho, what can you do? Right, there's a piece that I normally use, but I don't have it available. So, what can I do instead? What can I do instead? Probably this piece here. Oh, and as always, I know, like, I say this in a lot of videos, but people always ask anyway. To connect and reconnect the limbs like so, hold control on the keyboard. That's all it is, hold control. And for asymmetry, you hold A on the keyboard. See that little icon there? Like, that's whenever I'm holding A. Make it asymmetrical. None of that requires any mods or add-ons or anything. Well, actually, the asymmetrical parts may require, like, the latest patch. But aside from that, you know, you're pretty Gucci. All good and easy. Do a bit of that, bit of that. I feel like I'm spending a bit too long on this creation, which really is not what I'm intending. In fact, yeah, it's already been 10 minutes. Whoops. You see what I'm saying, guys? Well, I said earlier, it's so easy to get carried away when you're doing this kind of stuff. In that case, let's just bang on some texture pack. Texture pack? No. Texture pattern. Let's check out this one. See how this one comes out. Not really what I'm after. Maybe this one? No, still not what I'm after. Let's try and get a colour scheme from one of my previous creations then. Maybe the bone napper? Nah, no, actually that one. Oh, maybe from the desert spore raptor. Let's try that one. It's a shame that the lighting in here is just so oversaturated that you can't really see like the colours properly. But I do quite like that actually. From what I can see of it, I do like it. I like the wings. Yeah, I think I finally figured out how you meant to do those kind of wings. I'm happy with that. Right then, cool. Right. I can see another creature there. Oh, never mind, I see Edmontosaurus. I don't want that one again. Just try. I'm trying to avoid dinosaurs and keep on getting dinosaurs, and I mean, don't get me wrong, I love dinosaurs in general. But I don't want every single creation to be one. I kind of want like to promote a bit of variety. Too bad I can't find this one though. What the hell? What are these? This looks very un-dinosaur-like. Let's go ahead and see what it is. Oh! Okay. That is really interesting. Let me guess, hydroglyph. This is hydroglyph, isn't it? Wait. Pennywise? Hold on. When cars attack, try not to look back and make the nearest exit. Is it... Okay, yeah, there it is hydroglyph. Okay, isn't Pennywise like a recent thing? I'm not really sure, actually. Oh, wow. So, yeah, it's a lot of people ask me to make Pennywise. Well, here you go. Job done. Interesting. Alright, cool. Right, so what do I do for this then? It's giving me like a mouse vibe. It's really like giving a vibe of a mouse. I don't really want to turn it into a mouse though. I really like hydroglyph in his creations. I feel kind of bad like if I just cutify them. Oh, I have an idea. I do have an idea. Since it is hydroglyph, like it feels... Wait, is what that a limb? Oh wow! So that's how he does it. Okay, that's really cool actually. Anyway, yeah, since it is hydroglyph, I don't really want to like spoil his creations. I want to keep the whole like UBD design, which by the way means underground by design. So instead, I'm going to give it some ribs. Not like that. Not like that. This is actually quite hard to manipulate. I keep on mousing over the wrong thing. Come on, that bit. There you go, that bit there. I know it technically doesn't make sense because, you know, Pennywise's nipples are kind of pointing up between the ribs. I never thought I'd say that in my life. But in the end, yeah, it doesn't really matter now, does it? Actually, I will say this, since a lot of people haven't asked for Pennywise, that's not really my type of thing to make, but like that and like also other like cryptic kind of things. However, Colourful, who I do have, I've got a YouTube page like in the little recommended feed on the right of my page, somewhere like that. I would seriously recommend hers, and she has made Pennywise and it looks damn good. In fact, I think she even made it vanilla without mods, which makes it all the more impressive. So if you do want that, or other things like the SCP creations, again, I'm not that familiar with them, but if you want that kind of stuff, I would highly, highly recommend checking out Colourful's work. And at least for hers, you actually get to play with them. Since you can't upload modded creations onto the website, it just doesn't work. Whereas she makes all of hers unmodded and vanilla and such, so you actually can view them, you know, provided she shares them, which she does. And I'm kind of realising this is the worst ribcage I've ever made in my life. I'm not really sure what I'm doing anymore. So I'm just going to go ahead and just play around with this. see what we get. Do like a bit of a funky ass collarbone here. Have some shoulder plates sticking out to the back here. If I can. The ribs are kind of in the way, like his back ribs are in the way somehow. Oh my goodness. So like that maybe? Yeah? That doesn't work, but I'm gonna pretend it does. Right. Let me look again about how this is textured. I'm just not sure. I'm really not sure how I'm meant to do this. But I'm trying to think of ways that I can like just add to this without completely transforming it. But I'm really at a loss of this one. Oh, no, don't mess up. There we go. I suppose gonna make his like hip bone like just protrude out, which makes no sense, I know, but I'm doing it anyway. Kind of like that maybe. Make his elbows kind of poke out a bit like in a Warcraft undead. Again, makes absolutely no sense, but I feel very limited with this. Like, I really like the creation. It's so out of my style that I'm just not sure how to manipulate it. Without ruining it, like, that's the key thing, guys, without ruining it. Like, I could just chuck on wings, I can make it colourful, I can do all that kind of crap, but that, in my opinion, ruins the creation. Oh man, I don't know. You know what, as much as I want to add more to this, I just don't want to spend all day doing it. So what I'm going to do instead is, I'm going to search for Hydro. Okay, Hydroglyph. I'm going to use, he has a really cool undead colour scheme somewhere. Where is it? Apparently I can't find it. But I found a killer clown though. Actually, how many has he done? He's done lots of clowns. Oh wow, he's made loads of clowns. Okay. Well then. Let's try this colour scheme. No, I'd be lazy if I left it at that. Oh god. Let's search undead. This is taking so much longer than I wanted. This is the colour scheme from Catsoft. It's actually a really cool colour scheme. I need to remember that in the future. Right, Pennywise, we're leaving you with that. And yeah, one more creation, guys. One more creation. Right, guys, I've since had to move on to another planet since the one I was working on. I just had dinosaurs. Every single one of them was dinosaurs. So I found two creatures here. Some good looking alien one, and I have no idea what that one is. So I'm going to see what on earth that one down there is. What do we have next for our fourth one of the evening? What? What the hell? What is even going on in this creation? What the hell? Look at that little face, just like protruding out. Like, look at that little thing. Hello. Okay, so what is this then? Oh, whoops, didn't mean to do that. Apparently, this was made by me. I need to find out what on earth I was making. Hold on. Aqua Daquette, I think. Oh, yes, right. It's one of these, what do you call it? One of these, like, egg evolution thingies. Didn't show you. Well, okay, so that's the egg. And apparently I, like, evolved it over time into this. The Aqua Daquette Ancient. What is this? Okay. Dude, that looks more like one of my creations, not what whatever the hell that previous one was. When was this? 2009? Ah, no wonder. Right, well, that looks so special. Okay, well, there's a lot of things I can do for this. I think what would be probably the best one is if I emphasize the whole egg thing going on here. What on earth was I making when I was younger? I have made some really bizarre things. Then again though, this was meant to be like the whole hatchery thing, like for a while on the in the Spore community. Like we had all sorts of things going on, like clans and guilds, we had contests and groups and fan clubs, that kind of such. And often there was like different themes for creations, like one's being like KDC, another being UBD, which you guys just saw earlier with the Hydroglyphs creation, Pennywise. And then there were like other themes such as these. You get an egg, and you evolve the egg. And that's about it. That's all there really was to it. It was just like you turn this egg into a thing. And there was no set rules or anything. I mean, the egg's a bloody egg. You turn the egg into whatever the hell you want. And apparently I made this weird thing with it. Right, let's go ahead and do all that. Now, there isn't really going to be much to talk about with this creation. All I'm doing right now is I'm going to like emphasize the whole eggness of it, and like, as you can see, like all the shell being broken apart instead of whatever the hell it was beforehand. So, guys, while we're doing this, I want to talk to you guys about Season 3. Season 3. A lot of you already know that Season 3 is going to be happening since, let's face it, we kind of ran out of things to do in Season 2. As much as I've enjoyed it, you know, I love Spore, I love the campaign, but you run out of things to do extremely quickly. Sure, I could go on like a bit of an achievement hunt, but doing it with mods enabled seems a bit hollow to me. If you guys disagree, let me know. But I'd rather do like all that achievement hunting kind of stuff with like completionist mode, if you will. I'd rather do all that in vanilla. So guys, let me know what you think. Would you guys like to see like Season 3 be like a more vanilla-y kind of thing? Like maybe some mods, like maybe let's say Dark Injections for example, since that will allow me to make like some proper things. We'll get rid of that altogether actually. Or would you prefer like flat out vanilla, like everything's vanilla? Would you prefer, just thinking of what else, another modded one? Well, I'm kind of running out of mods at this point, so if you guys like can suggest any mods, as always let me know. Nothing game breaking, obviously, which is a thing with mods like Titan Spore, I think. All those are really big. What's the word? All of those really big mods that like kind of transform the game, like Titan Spore, like Better Spore, and all that kind of ones. I forgot the names, but all those ones. I've been warned that they break your game, or they can break your game, which is why I'm extremely hesitant on trying them out. But as always, when it comes to the next season of the Let's Play, I will let you guys vote in a poll, like decide on what kind of theme that you'd like. You know, like vanilla, modded, bit of both, hardcore, whatever, etc. Let you guys have a vote on it and we'll just go with whatever wins. Since in the end, obviously I want as many people to like it as possible, it just kind of makes sense to go with a poll option. I would really like to do a vanilla run. I'd really like to see how that turns out. It'd be quite nice to have like those kind of limitations again, but mainly in the space stage. Like, again, Season 2 was a lot better than Season 1. Season 1 was just outright broken. But, you know, like I said, I like a bit of challenge to what I do. I like there to be a bit of a goal. And I do feel like that the mods kind of diminish a lot of it. Again though, my opinion, like maybe some of you guys like the OP-ness of it all. Me, not so much, but, you know. It just comes down to opinions in the end, doesn't it? It kind of looks like it's got like one of those little flowery bow tie things, like you see in cartoons and such. Like Looney Tunes cartoons where the baby has like that weird little thing around its head. It looks like it's got one of those at the moment. Jeez. Okay, so I feel like that looks a lot more like an egg kind of deal going on. Let's see how it looks like textured. It looks weird. I'm not gonna lie, that looks really, really weird. Its legs are just disproportionately large. If I make the head a lot bigger, maybe that'll look better. It did kind of make it look a little bit better. The feet are just wrongly huge. Oh my goodness, I've got no idea anymore. But what I will do though is fix up the texturing a little bit since the colour schemes was also wrong. I'm just going to test and see which one's which. So if I do the red and the pink, whatever colour the nail down's turn into, I'll focus on that. Okay, red. So let's undo both of those. Ooh. The red was the coat, so I'll make the coat look more like the whatever these parts here are called. I forgot the name. The like little shardy parts. Need to be a little bit more red or orangey. Kind of like that. There you go. See, that looks a lot better. Now it looks like it's one big thing. Something. Right. The colour scheme. Again, it's another bluish kind of thing going on. Actually, make it more like a pale thing. It is like a baby after all. So make it a bit more of a pale, washed out blue. Give it, I don't know, give it that texture. See how that looks like? Yeah, looking a bit better actually. Definitely looking better. This colour is a bit too strong for me. Go for that instead. So a bit more vibrant, but still kind of washed out. And let's see how it looks like with that colour there. Or detail there. Not quite what I'm after. Let us try this one. A bit overpowering, not quite what I'm after still. Well, saying that, I didn't actually give this any pattern, did I? I just gave it a colour. What does that one look like? Okay, it's subtle. I like it. And the colours, let's try that. Interesting. I wonder then actually, let's try that instead. Nah, actually not really. Oh, wrong thing. If I do that instead, like a very pale kind of colour, let's go with it. Nah, it's still, it's just not right. I'll just go ahead and copy that all together. Like I want that to be a variation, but I don't want it to be too overpowering. There you go, like that. That's a lot more subtle. I like it. Okay, whatever the hell I was making before when I was younger, this looks better in its own weird way. Sure, alright. We'll just consider that one done. But like we've done so many times before, we'll go ahead and take this back to our wild sanctuary of Himalusness. However the hell you meant to pronounce that. And we'll go ahead and drop off all of our brand new creature tweaked creatures. See if I can find them all. Yep, there they go. So we have the Edmontosaurus, which has had its DNA spliced with that of an Ankylo and a moose, apparently. Yeah, that thing there. We have the Cubro, which has magically sprouted wings and looks more like a hellhound. Cool. We have the UBD Killer Clown, which, I'll be honest, I just had no idea how to do. Although the colour scheme actually looks really cool from out here. Cool. And we have the Aqua Decata Hatchling, which is a giant egg creature. Right then. Good old Spore. Guys, like I said, give me your thoughts on Season 3. I'd like to start that as soon as possible, but I need to know... I'd like to know like what you guys would prefer, your thoughts and such. And as always, how I can improve it. That's a big, big thing. I really want to know how I can improve these things. But otherwise, I do believe that is it, and that may actually be it for this season. I do plan on doing more Creature Tweak videos and adventures on their own, like their own little side series perhaps, not exclusively to Let's Plays. But otherwise, yeah, I think we're about done, to be honest. Give me your thoughts, guys, and as always, I hope you enjoyed the episode, hope you enjoyed the season, and let me know if you're looking forward to season 3. Take care of yourselves, and as always, I will see you next time. Thank you for watching.